everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer as a Lifestyle. Happy Sunday to all of you. Now, I worked last night, so today is my one and only day off, and I am going to enjoy every last bit of it. So, I was watching Holly from A Proper Pineapple the other day, and she was doing this tag that, um, you know, the yarning community, all the crafting, the crocheting and knitting community, every tag they do, they call it the crafty tag. But this is not a crafty tag. To me, this is a YouTube tag. And I thought, instead of doing my normal stuff that I got my list for what I was going to do, I thought I would just do this YouTube tag so you guys kind of, I don't know, learn a little bit more about my channel and why I'm here or why I started it, and as I was looking at these questions and all, I was like, I normally answer all the tags in like a sentence or two, but I think this is gonna be a little more lengthier because I got a little bit more to say. Anyway, so let's start with the first question. What made you start a YouTube channel? Well, you guys, enjoying the journey. This is what they call me when I do go on a live once in a while. Everybody refers to me as "Hi, enjoying." So, enjoying the journey actually began in 2011 on a blog, and the ministry also began in the year 2013. So I was already doing all of this, but in a different form. And when I first started it, I was on no social media whatsoever. I did not believe on going on social media. And I was adverse to it. I did not, I have been a late bloomer in everything I do, you guys. So, and my son was like, Mom, you need to get with the times and get into the modern world and start a Facebook. And I started a Facebook, and then my cancer came back for the second time, and I thought I was going to die. I thought this was it. This cancer is going to kill me. It came back after 4.5 years, and I started a blog, and I called it Enduring the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle, because I thought I was going to die, and I wanted to leave something for my children. So this blog was for my children and grandchildren, that they can go back, like people were writing, keeping diaries, and then when someone passed away, they kept their diary, as a namesake. And I thought they could read my blog. And it kind of just evolved into another thing and another thing. And then I kind of decided, and even with the ministry, I had it I started in 2013, and so YouTube just became another social media outlet where I could bring enjoying the journey, to just another social outlet. Um, I am a 4-time cancer survivor. I have a recurring cancer. It will always keep coming back, and eventually it will probably kill me. And I just wanted to show people that you can have a chronic illness, whatever that may be, not just cancer, because people are afraid of the word cancer, and you can still live a very purposeful life. You can still enjoy life, even though you may not be able to do a lot of the things that you did before. I do not do a lot of the things that I enjoyed doing before. For multiple reasons of long-lasting side effects from cancer treatments, or from the fact that I just the fatigue itself. There's a lot of things that go on with me health-wise that you just don't see because I've adapted to my cancer. But that's what I wanted to do. And I'm always looking for other ways that I can expand enjoying, the journey further. Maybe there's somebody out there that can benefit from what I've gone through. So there you go. I am a Christian, and I believe that our testimonies help other people. So that is why I started. It was just another outlet for me to start. Just like, maybe tomorrow will be something else. Like Instagram right now for me is something new that I'm struggling with. Technology is hard for me, you guys. I'm an old woman, you know. It's just hard. Number 2, what is your favorite video you have ever uploaded? I will tell you that the favorite video I have ever uploaded is not just a video, but it is a playlist that I created. When I first came on, I was really more of a cancer-based um, channel. I was talking about every aspect of cancer that I've been through, like cancer and baldness, cancer and your family, cancer and the foods you eat, cancer and radiation, chemotherapy, starting a chemo bag, or like I try to bring all cancer and nausea, and I try to every part of it that kind of like helpful hints or helpful tips for other people. And I loved, I shouldn't say because it sounds weird, but I am very comfortable, you guys, with my cancer. I've had cancer now. I've been on this journey for 12 and a half years. I am approaching 13. I've had it come back 4 times. I've gone through it. And during that time, and I have gone through quite a, I've evolved. And I am very comfortable talking about cancer. You can ask me anything you want. If you have any questions you want to ask me, I can tell you, I can actually even look at a person going through cancer, and I can tell you what level they're at right now, emotionally, with dealing with the cancer, what stage that is, because I've gone through, I believe, almost everything there you could think of. And even now, after all these years, I'm still processing a lot of things and going through things. So cancer is a very comfortable place for me, because I've known it I've been dealing with it for so long. Now, I will tell you, so those were my favorite videos to make, because I was talking about my experiences, and hopefully in helpful hints and tips for somebody else going through cancer, and not as a I didn't want people to think that I'm coming on and being like, oh, woe is me. I wanted it to be a more of a positive thing, but also truthful. But I will admit to you that my very first dislike that I had on any, as a channel, was on a cancer video. The first unsubscribe that I received was on a cancer video. The first not so nice comments I've received was on a cancer video, because cancer is not something that people are comfortable with. And in fact, I get a lot of flack for even speaking about cancer. There you go. So I would say almost that my cancer videos, as much as I stand by them, because I believe that people need to be informed about cancer and not be afraid of it. You can't be afraid of things. You need to face them. And, well, anyway, I don't want to ramble on about that. So, those are my favorite videos. And I even thought about maybe going back and revisiting some of them, and maybe doing like an upgrade or a update on some of these. But I love them, but yet I get quite a lot of flack from them. Or even generally, if I speak to people, I get a lot of flack. Yeah. Anyway, number 3. Have you ever met any viewers or YouTubers? Well, no. As like for my subscribers, I've never have. Although I've met a lot of you guys via, or I correspond with a lot of you, like via emails, or I have noticed that when I first came on, that I had a lot of like family and friends that would post like family videos on YouTube that I did not even know, like my own niece, and I was like, when did she start doing this? And I've also met, I didn't meet, but I found that Dana from Tabitha's Treasures, whom I was also corresponding with way before I came on YouTube, because of our ministries. our Crocheting Ministries, that she was on here. And I was so in awe of that and respected her so much for that, because I thought, wow, she took the plunge like almost a year earlier, and look at her. She was doing videos. I was so impressed by that. I was so impressed by that. That, you know, because this takes a lot. It's not as easy as people think it is. So I was very impressed with Dana for doing it. Oh my gosh. Let's see, number 4, what do you feel is the optimal length of a video? Now this is a question that we get quite a bit whenever we do these tags, is how long do you think the video should be for? I don't like to do mine now, this year, because I've been on for about 14, 15 months. And I don't like to do mine for more than 15, 20 minutes. But I'm looking now and I'm already into 10 minutes. So this one's going to be past my normal limit. But I don't like to do long videos. Although I have done some that were a little past 20 minutes. But I've noticed that people do all types of videos. They do a 2-3 minute video and they get just as many views, as just as many subscribers as the people that go on for an hour and 15 minutes. And I have, I subscribe to channels that go on for an hour and 15 minutes. I don't think it makes a difference. I think it's what you watch and what you like. If you like to watch somebody, you will watch that channel no matter how long they're on. Some people like to go on several times a day. You know, I don't see anything wrong with any of it. In fact, when I, you know, because I always click the bell when I watch my channels, and when it gets to my email and I open up the video, or I open up the email, I always see how, you can tell how many minutes it is. And if it's a long one and I don't have much time, I save that for a time when I will have time to watch it. So the length of a video really doesn't matter, I don't think, at all. I think people get, if you like a channel, you will watch it for as long as you want, and you might even be sad when it's over because you really enjoy watching the channel. So I don't think that matters at all. 5, how often should you upload? Now, like I said, I know people that upload several times a day. I know people that have a schedule and they upload, like Mondays is, you know, haul day, and Wednesdays is, you know, show and tell or whatever. They do, you know, or some people upload, you know, every single day. I wish I could upload every single day, but I just cannot do that. I did enjoy very much doing Vlogmas, and this is the second time that I did that, but it's just really hard to upload a video and do a video every single day when you're working and when you're living life. It's just really, really hard. I did find that when I was doing Vlogmas in December, I enjoyed it because I was off half that month for Christmas. I took all my vacation in December and I was home, and it made it easier for me to upload every day. But I don't think it really matters. I don't know how often you can try to keep a schedule. I found that I cannot keep a schedule. I found that no matter how many times I set and organize a schedule, it may go well for a week or two, and then it just goes crazy. So I'd rather not have any kind of a set time, because then people might be disappointed, or you never know. And I'm rambling on. Okay, what is your favorite type of video to film? I think I did that, didn't I? Oh, no. What is your favorite type of video to film? You know, I really don't, you know which one is the, I don't know if I have a favorite type. I know that whatever video I put out there, I feel like I like everyone. I like what I'm putting out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I've noticed the ones that I think, oh, like this is good, it never is as good. to everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Like the one you think that is going to go well actually has less viewers than the one that you think, like, I'm telling you, ever since I've been doing this, when I posted a video and I'd be like, oh gosh, that was so horrible. That was horrible. The lighting was horrible, and I was just saying nothing, and those are really actually the ones that I get more, more comments or more views than the ones that I think that are great. So I don't know if I have a favorite video to upload, to film all the time, or but I've noticed it's the same thing with my blog. When I write a blog, every time I think, man, that was a good story, that was great writing, it just never goes off as well as the ones that you think are horrible. Like, you just never know. Just like the one where I did one of the rambles where I was like feeling really down in the dumps with the winter blues, and I thought, this sounds so horrible, so bad. Everybody's gonna be like, ugh. And I had more comments on that, I think, than anything, because people were experiencing the same thing. So I don't know. I can't answer that one. Maybe it's different for somebody else. There's something they like to do all the time. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, do you have any self-imposed rules regarding your videos? Well, for myself, now I've noticed that a lot of people have rules on their channel, that, things that they like and they don't want. I don't. I have rules for myself, probably. Like, I want to be, how can I put this? I want to be encouraging. I want to be positive. And if someone, for instance, is, the rules I have for myself is I want to answer the comments. I want it to be a personable channel where I want people to feel I really do appreciate you watching. I want to be, especially the ones that do come on every single day or every single time I post. I feel like they are my YouTube friends. And so my rules, I guess, are more like, I want to remember why I am here. I want to have relationships with people, and I want to make sure that everyone here feels comfortable. Now, if somebody was rude and obnoxious and started name calling, and of course I'm not going to allow that. But otherwise, I don't really know if I have, like, I don't want it to be where people feel like, okay, this is my channel and we're going to do this, 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 and this, and this. I don't want people to feel like this is some kind of a dictatorship where if you don't do this, or if you don't comment in a certain way, I'm going to block you or something. Oh my gosh. But although I've seen channels that are like that, and no. I want it to be a personable, I wanted to have a nice relationship with my viewers or my subscribers. If you comment, I want to answer you. If you want to email, I want to answer you back. That's about my only rules. I want it to be nice and friendly, and I don't want to use social media to be a bully or to, what's the word I'm looking for? To like harass people or use it as a platform to, be negative in any way. I don't want to use social media for that purpose. I want to use social media for the good, if that makes any sense. How do you prepare for a video? Oh my goodness, if you guys only knew in my earlier days how much I would prepare for a video. I would write out, if you notice, I got these little papers, and these papers are all just scrap papers from, instead of throwing out my paper, I just cut them in half and I use them for scraps. I write out everything I want to do, especially in the beginning. You guys, I would take this and all day at work, as I was working, walking, driving, I would be repeating the video in my head over and over and over and over and over again. I would be sleeping and dreaming about the video. Now I'm a lot more relaxed, and I may write down little, things items that I want to talk about, make a list or something. But otherwise, I just wing it. I'm more relaxed about it. But oh my goodness, I need to hurry up. I'm taking too long. So what equipment are you, or editing program do you use? Guys, I have nothing. I have several lamps that I bought, and these are the ones that with a clip on that you can attach anywhere. I love them. I saw them at Walmart, and because I can just clip them on anywhere. They actually have a clip on, believe it or not. So I clip them on all over the place, and I find that I still don't have enough of the lighting that I need. The My apartment is very dark. We do not have the sunlight. And I noticed that lighting is probably one of my biggest problems. And I use my tablet for the filming, although I have just recently bought other types of things. I bought a small camera. Um, I can use my computer, but I just haven't hooked up anything. This is something so new to me, and I'm going to tell you a tip that my brother told me when I started this. And he says that, you know, you just, get yourself comfortable. Don't spend a lot of money on equipment until you are comfortable. And then when you're comfortable, then buy the good stuff. So I am actually going to be kind of investing in a lot of this now. I'm going to be getting a tripod. And then, like I said, I bought a small camera. Hopefully, this will improve a lot of my situation. Another thing is my editing is not as, uh, I don't have the skills to do a lot of that. But I find myself that I do the opposite, where a lot of people edit at the end. I find myself doing several takes. So it could be like take 25. Like in a movie. And sometimes on a really bad day where like I cannot speak, where I cannot like get the lighting right and everything's fine, and then suddenly like a shadow comes over and everything turns orange, so I'll be doing several takes. I am like the movie stage, where I do several takes of every vlog. All right. Do you have a Facebook group or any other social media? I do not have a Facebook group for enjoying. I have, I am on Twitter. I just started Instagram, but that's a personal one. But I post everything on there. I post all my videos and anything with my crocheting. I do have a crocheting page, Facebook page, where I post a lot of the items that I make for the ministry, and the different charities that we donate to. So that is a ministry page that I just devised just for the ministry, so people can, or if we have any donations of a yarn, I give them credit. If anybody from even YouTube, if a lot of channels donate sometimes things they make like scarves and yarn to me, I will also give them credit on my Facebook page, my ministry Facebook page. But I have Twitter. I also do Pinterest, where I have my ministry stuff on there as well. And also I have my blog, and now I'm going on Blogger, I think, for my blogger. So I do have different ones. They are in the comment, but Instagram is something I'm just learning now. I don't know. I'm always looking. I'm trying to expand my different social medias, but I do not have an Enjoying the Journey group. Okay. Oh, I do have a chronic illness group, but that's all in the comments below. And let's see. Have you ever done a tutorial? If so, what is your favorite? No, because I find that even though I do crocheting, I am not like the other channel, the Yarny channels, where they crochet and they do tutorials, they crochet the personal items. All this you see right there, that's all charity work. That everything I crochet goes to charities. That's basically why I crochet. And when I come on here and I show ministry, I just want to show people that I'm, how to put this, the different organizations that are out there, and maybe even encourage others to, donate to different charities. in their neighborhood. That's all I'm doing. I'm not, and once in a while I've been expanding where I'm doing personal projects now for myself. This is something really new for me in the last year, but otherwise I don't do tutorials like that. Let's see. Have you ever held a giveaway? Have you ever won a giveaway? Yes, I have held giveaways. In the beginning, we used to have these fun activities at work where you could enter these like puzzles and things like that, and trivia questions of the month, and you would win prizes, and I would win these prizes, and I won quite a few of these, and I would then have put them on in a giveaway to give away to the. So I've had a few. I have not had one in a few months. I have not had one in a few months, and I have not won anything in a few months. But I do have some ideas. I love giveaways. I have won giveaways. I've only actually won two in the past. Oh no, I won three in December. All in December, you guys. So I won from the proper pineapple. I won from the Crafting Trooper, and I won from Creative Grandma. So, and that was my very first time that I won, but they were all in the month of December. So, and I'm rushing through it because I only have a couple more questions, and we're on too long already. So, have you ever done a vlog a day? Yes, I have. I've done a vlog a day twice. I've done one Vlogmas this past December, and I did when I first started out last January. I did for the whole month of January for my birthday. I decided to do a vlog a day, and in fact, those are mostly the cancer videos. I have enjoyed doing Vlogmas, but I found, and I had no problem keeping up. I think I only missed a day or two, and that was at the very end, and that was because I think Christmas. I enjoy doing. I wish I could do a vlog every day, but I work, and it's very difficult to do these videos on every single day. But the only reason they work then is because I planned it very well, and I would do several videos over the weekend that I could post during the week. And then again, and that's how I was able to get through the vlog a day. So yeah, I would love to do it again, maybe in February, but you have to really plan for these things for them to work out. Have you ever lost your crojo, your crocheting, or if so, how did you get it back? Now, this is the only crafty question in this whole bunch. So far, like I said, I do not crochet for personal. I have made always items for charities or for I have made blankets for family. But so I've always made the basic same things for charities. But so I've never lost my crojo because I've never really made personal items where you're so tired of coming up with things. But I will tell you, with my writing, I have experienced where I lost it. This past year, for instance, I lost my muse. I could not write for nothing. And that was probably one of my worst years for my blog, where I could not even come up with anything. I would stare at the computer and not at the blank page, and it was a blank everything. So I am just now starting to get it back, and the only advice that I would give to people, and that's only from my experience with my writing, is to not put the pressure on yourself to put something out there. So if you're crocheting or if you're doing any kind of craft, I think you just need to take that time. So what I've been doing now is I'm writing. For first thing, I forgive myself if I don't write in something for a day or two or a week. So same thing would apply. If I'm not putting out anything, I forgive myself for that, because the stress can drive you crazy. And I do not check any of my status, statistics on my blog. I don't want to check any of that. Same thing with this YouTube channel. I'm not checking anything because this year I'm not going to be checking how many subscribers I have. I'm not checking how many you know, who's watching me, how many views, how many likes and dislikes. I don't want to, because I feel like that puts so much pressure on you. So how has your channel changed? That, like I just said, I feel like I am in this first year. This is my second year now. I feel like my channel, I am a lot more relaxed, where I'm not checking anything. Like I said, I just want to. Um, I had, you know, because I could find myself that I was, when I was going and checking and all, you know, you can kind of forget your perspective as to why you started the channel in the first place. And and I wanted to get back and to remember that, you know, hey, this is not why I'm here. So I'm not checking any of that. I'm a lot more relaxed. Um, I appreciate everyone who does come on, but my channel has changed where now I feel it's not just, um, sometimes I worry, you know, that, you know, my title is enjoying the journey, but am I bringing forth enough cancer things? So I always try to see how can I bring that back, because it's I don't know. So that's one part that I struggle with, is that am I doing enough for the cancer part of my channel, or because it seems like I'm doing more and more towards the ministry. So that's my struggle here. But otherwise, I feel like I'm a lot more relaxed now than I ever been. And I can see that it's kind of, maybe the channel is finding its way as to what it wants to be, you know. And the last question, do you have any advice for someone starting a channel? Oh my gosh. You know, I almost quit, I don't know how many times when I started, because all the other social medias that I entered, it was very easy to do. It was not a problem to learn it. And I adapted and caught on and did fine everywhere else except here. This has been such a major struggle, and like I said, it's the lighting issues. And then suddenly I realized that making a video is a lot harder than what people think it is. Talking in front of the camera is a lot harder than it is. And I love to actually look back to a lot of the channels I subscribe to their first videos, and if you look at the first videos and you look at their videos now, you will see a total change. And you know what the change is? That people become relaxed. They're not as tense. It's not as planned. It's more easygoing, because we learn, and the more you do it, the more you become comfortable with. You need a lot of, you need equipment. You need to learn technology, and that's something that as you're growing, you're going to be, you know, learning. So I think a lot of the channels that do really super well in the beginning, I think they just have all of this stuff down packed. And you know, they have it down packed. They know technology. They got all the best cameras, the best everything. And but you know, I think the best advice I can give everyone is, and remember why you are doing the channel, and be honest with yourself why you're doing the channel. If you're really out here to make money, then say that you're here to make money. At least tell yourself that. But don't lie to yourself why you're here, because that's really going to set you up. Because if you want to make money, and but yet you're saying you're just here to, you know, have a good time, but then you're checking your statistics like crazy, and you're going crazy because you lost a YouTuber or something. Well, you got to be relaxed, and just remember why you really started the channel. And you know, a lot of people are on here, and it's not about the money, because it takes, let me tell you, there is no money. I don't know what people are talking about. You have to be a big channel to, I think, to make money here. And why are you here? But I hear this all the time on other channels, is about this money thing. But you know, so I don't know. You have to be really prepared. Do your stuff, do your homework. about technology and how to edit and cameras and angles and lighting and like, oh my gosh, what do you want your channel to be about? That I feel like almost like everybody's channels evolve as they go, and we may start out as one type and then it just seems to. And another thing I would add is don't set yourself up for a different like don't make expectations that you're not going to be able to meet, especially if you make a declaration like, hey, on Monday I'm going to do this, and Tuesday I'm going to do that, and Wednesday I'm going to do that, because life intervenes and you're not going to be able to get it done. Anyway, this is probably the longest video I have ever done, and I am so sorry, you guys, because it just becomes boring if it takes too long. So I am so sorry, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and enjoy the day with your family, or even just relaxing and getting ready for tomorrow. So thank you so much for putting up with another ramble with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.